Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today we are going to revise our next unit, and that is Unit 5 Animals. So before going to the question answers, I will recall some of your previous knowledge. As we know that animals are of different shapes and different sizes. They all have some special body parts which help them to live. All of the animals breathe, move, eat and drink, and they also reproduce and die. Animals are living things. Animals can be domestic or wild. Some of the animals live in the jungle while others live at our homes as pets. Some animals find a home by themselves, others build their home by their own self. Insects are small creatures with 6 legs. They often fly, or many can live in grass. Many animals live on earth. Some of the animals live on land and some live in water. The animals which live in water are called aquatic animals, and they adopt special features which help them to stay in water. They have gills to breathe and fins to swim. Some insects live in the grass and many can fly. They have 6 legs which help them to move, and they have wings to fly. Birds make their nest in the trees. They lay their eggs in the nest and live in the nest. Animals have special body parts which help them to live, find food and move. For example, birds fly in the air. They have wings to fly. They have beak for getting food. They catch worms and eat grains and seed with the help of their beaks. Some of the animals, just like duck and frog, have webbed feet. These feet help them to swim in water. A giraffe is a wild animal. It has a long neck. This long neck helps it to eat the leaves of tall trees. Camel has a hump. There is a myth that camels store its food and water in their humps, but this is not correct. The fact is that the hump is a store of fatty tissues which the camel uses when food is not available. As we know that camel is a desert animal, so it stores its fatty tissues in the hump, and which it uses when the food is not available. Wild animals. Wild animals live in forests and jungles. Many wild animals eat plants. Some eat other animals. And some of the wild animals eat dead animals. Such animals are called scavengers. The example is vulture. Vulture is a bird which prey on the dead animal, and it eats the dead bodies of the animals. The other example of scavenger is also hyena. Domestic animals. Some animals can be tamed. They are called domestic animals. Some of the animals live in our houses as pets, others are kept on farms. Domestic animals give us meat and milk. Birds give us eggs. They have wings to fly. Some animals give us silk, wool, fur and leather. Baby animals. Many animals have babies that look like them, but some of the animals lay egg and their babies are not look like their parents. For example, baby fish are called fry and the baby fish do not look like the adult fish. In the next picture you can see a frog and a tadpole. So the tadpole does not look like the adult frog. Now come towards the question answers. Question number 1 is, what are scavengers? So the animals which eat dead animals are called scavengers. Question number 2 is, how the different body parts of the animal help them. So I have told you before that the animals adopt special body parts according to their environment and according to their habitat of living. So the different body parts of the animal help them to live, find food and move. So they use these different body parts to live, to find food. They prey their food with the help of different body parts and they move with the help of these body parts. Question number 3 is, why does a giraffe have a long neck? So as you can see in the picture, the giraffe is eating the leaves of a tall tree. So it is the fact that it has a long neck to help in eating leaves of tall trees. The next question is, what does a camel store in its hump? So as you can see in the picture, camels store fat in their humps, not water. The hump is a store of fatty tissues which camel uses when food is not available. Our next question is, how do birds fly? So I have told you before that birds have wings to fly. So the answer is, birds fly with their wings. Question number 6 is, what do we get from cow and goat? So the answer is, we get milk and meat from cow and goat. Okay, cow and goat gives us milk and also meat. The homework is, revise question answers and book exercises of Unit 5. You have to learn the question answers and book exercises of Unit 5 Animals.